Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We're still in Sharimik, which is, as expected, a pretty large and densely populated town with tons of NPCs. For example, Levin. Last time we talked to the mayor here, who says that he has to be a strict ruler right now because there are certain subversive elements trying to, I don't know, destroy order from within. Maybe we'll find out a bit more about that. Then there are, of course, the constant attacks from the outside, and indeed we now have technically we have two different quests sending us to Castle Troglo. However, we will first have to convince Guard Captain Corey and Master of Internal Affairs, Levin, right here, to agree that we can be sent on a kind of a diplomatic mission to the Troglodytes. Well, we'll see about that. How diplomatic that mission is going to be, first and foremost, and, well, I don't know. There might be something more going on than we are being told. Anyway, let's talk to Levin here. The man behind this desk looks eerily spider-like. He sizes you up with beady eyes. I'm Internal Affairs Supervisor Levin. Impressive job title. What does it mean? He grins and twitches slightly. Many tasks fall to me. I maintain loyalty. I'm the Chief Job Dispatcher. I'm map-making coordinator, and I assist Mayor Knight whenever possible. Exactly how do you maintain loyalty? His mouth twitches in disapproval. I'm sorry, you are not allowed to know about that. He thinks, but I'm sure you can come up with a few guesses. Well, I think I can. Do you have any jobs for me? Consult the board outside. You can earn your keep there. Yeah, well, I mean, that's nice and all. But I also need your permission to go on Mayor Knight's quest. So you want permission to go on a mission, eh? Well, it's no problem. However, there is a lot of paperwork that I'll need to fill out first, and there's a filing fee for those papers. Give me 1,000 coins and I'll give you permission. When you have the money, I'll be ready to help you. Yeah, well, I mean, 1,000 coins is certainly not the regular fee, so, I mean, also I'm willing to risk my life to help your town. He really should help me for free. Not that he needs to really do anything at all. He looks at you closer. Then he starts to get nervous. He recognizes you. Word of you and your deeds has been getting around. Well, he says, in this very limited case, I can make an exception. He fills out a slip of paper and gives it to an assistant to take to Mayor Knight. You have my permission. Okay, that's easy. I guess my good reputation helped me here. Okay. And I can only assume, well, in fact, we have seen everything else there is here. So this room must actually have the tome with the Dispel Barrier spell. And this, I'm not sure about this button situation here. I guess it is some kind of alternate way into this chamber in case you don't want to do this quest or something. But you would have to, right? You can't just skip these main quests freeing the provinces from their respective threats. At least, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Maybe it's possible. Either way, I mean, they're definitely going to open this door for me so I can get access that way. But I wonder why this button is here. It seems pretty obvious that it's going to open a secondary entrance to that room. But, well, right, we have some random jobs here, which I'm not really very interested in. I don't know. But I am interested in this black basalt. Ellen of Sharimik requires some black basalt to make what poultice is for our brave Empire soldiers. Some of the rare substance is waiting for her in Aminro, but the troglodytes have kept it from being delivered. Any adventurers who can fetch the black basalt for her will be paid in product. Alright. I have some on me already, including some from Aminro, I think, so we'll see if that quest is basically already done. Proper decorations. Sharimik is a humble town, and the people of the fancier continents of the Empire look down upon it. I, Mayor Knight, wish to earn higher regard by dressing the place up a bit. I will pay well any adventurers who can bring me 3 fine marble busts. Well, we've sold plenty of those before. It's unfortunate, but I guess I'll be keeping an eye out for those now. Siha the Sage, that's right. Oh. I, Starcap of Sharimik, paid Siha of Angel's Rest good money in return for knowledge to help in my training. She promised knowledge. It was not delivered. I will pay any adventurers who travel to her home and remind her what she owes me. Well, we have been there. She wasn't at home. There were some Troglo infiltrators in her house, in fact. So I guess we'll tell Starcap about that. Message Lorelei. Okay, and that's the regular quest sending us up the coast to... Oh, I didn't realize we had a quest to meet Empress Prozak. When did we get that? Huh. And Lorelei is up here. Okay. Seriously though. Wait. Meet Empress Prozak. Shapur travels around Konrad province. She would love nothing more than to meet someone who actually talked to Prozak. Oh. Okay. Somehow I missed that we actually got a quest in that regard. Yeah, we did talk to Sandra before last time, and she gave us the information needed to finally enter the bunker once we were back down in Avernum. Starcap was up here? No, not here. In here? No. Oh, training hall. Wait, I think this is where Starcap is. Yes. You tell Starcap that Siha's home was raided by troglodytes. I guess this means I'll never get the valuable secrets I paid for. But then, if she couldn't defend herself from a handful of troglodytes, how much could she have known? He gives you a rat tail twisted into a loop. Odd. Odd indeed. Rat tail band, that's new. Plus 1 to dexterity? Chance to parry? Huh. I mean, it's an extra point of dexterity. I would be losing out on a bunch of resistances, unfortunately, but... Screw resistances, right, when you have more offense. Also, it's gonna give me some extra dodge as well, so it's not entirely offensive. Shrine of Happy Thoughts? Was that you? Ellen, yes. Ellen collects the black basalt and sniffs it. Yes, that's good, fresh basalt. As a reward, she gives you 2 fine elixirs. Okay. Healing and energy elixirs, in fact. That would go to you? No. Wrong guess. There we go. Okay, that's 2 quests done already. And the others were one to go to Lorelei and the other to collect the busts. That's right. Yeah, we definitely don't have those. Jump back? Oh, there we go. Yeah. If only I had known sooner. We have talked to Sean, we have talked to Kelly, Sandra. There might be all kinds of interesting NPCs wandering around here. Oh, no. Yep, I saw that there were rocks blocking the way. Okay, so we cannot explore this corner, but we have been told to look for the... What? Excuse me? Oh, there's another small rock. Okay, so we'll have to find some way into the southwest corner where there's supposed to be the ring. Might be as easy as going around here, no? I guess not. In that case, there's clearly a cracked wall here, which makes you wonder how... what's his face? Sloan, I think? Sloan? The archer even got here to lose the ring. Well, anyway, you lady don't mind me. I'm just doing my job. Thinking this must be the area Sloan told you about, you search carefully around the dead troglodyte. Sure enough, you find a small silver ring concealed under a stone. Concealed under a stone. Take it. Okay, Sharimik ring. Oh, that's of course a special item. The ring belonged to Ginny the food seller, was given to Sloan the archer, and then was lost. You found it, and thank goodness for that. Weird. But okay, who am I supposed to give that to? Directly back to Ginny? Or am I supposed to give that to Sloan so he can give it to her? I guess I'm gonna give it to her. I think I found the ring you gave to Sloan. And, yeah. You give her the ring and explain what happened. Her face brightens. Oh, that man. I knew he was shy, but I had no idea. I hope he comes by again. I'll apologize for doubting him. Maybe we can try again. She blushes. Thank you so much. You deserve a reward. She packs a big sack full of food and gives it to you. Along with a kiss on the cheek. Oh, okay. I mean... I guess I can at least sell this stuff. And... let's pretend we just shared that cake and kebab, I guess. I don't know. Should I have given it to him directly, so... I don't know. Was that even an option? Who knows? I returned Jenny's ring to her. I heard you returned her ring. I'm still building up the courage to go see her. Thank you again for finding it. I can't put into words how much I appreciate it. But I still shouldn't be seen with you. Sorry. How are things with Jenny? They're slow. Slow, okay? That's in the name already. I still shouldn't be seen with you. Yeah, whatever. Well, always happy to help, I guess. What have we here? What do we have here? Sharimik key item depot. High-level authorization only. Key items, you say? Well. Also a very, very bright shrub. The infamous wizard X created many odd magical artifacts. Huh. Well, I mean, I'm allowed to take it. Is this gonna talk to me, though? It better not. Let's see here. Yeah, we're definitely not allowed in there. Too complicated to be picked. Oh, there's a way in there. Interesting. Blade Masters. We don't want to talk to me. Fair enough. Unfortunately, none of the stuff has carelessly not been marked as belonging to someone. Suddenly, a massive blast of smoke and flame shoots out from under the metal grate ahead. It almost knocks you off your feet. You aren't wounded, but there is now a large hole in the grate in the floor to the storeroom. As you watch in horror, several troglodytes squeeze their way through and attack. These aren't grunts, either, but crack troglo shock troops. Okay, that's unexpected. I didn't realize... Oh, yeah, Kazi. That's what they're called. I was wondering last time. I didn't realize these attacks were going to happen... Well, I mean, from the inside, basically. And also, while I was here. You look down through a hole in the rusty grate and find the tunnel the troglodytes dug to reach the Sharimik wall. They collapsed it before they attacked. You can't follow it back. Okay, I mean, I was really going to try and fight them first anyway. Take one step here. So I can take 2 stabs, like this. And let's see. I wonder, I don't know if I've ever had a chance to try. But I'm gonna find out now if you can actually hurt friendly NPCs. You cannot. Which makes it all the more, I don't know, all the cheaper that you do hurt your own party members. So there is friendly fire, but only for party members, and not for other friendly NPCs. Which is, well, interesting. Hold on. Oh. I guess that was either dropped by one of the troglos or just free for me to take. Okay, interesting. So there is a hole, but we can't actually do anything with it. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay, now this key item storage, though. That's an interesting one. Move mountains. Alright. And we'll have to actually be able to dispel high-level barriers in order to get through there. This is meant to be some sort of special, elite, high-security treasure room. It's almost empty. The war against the troglodytes must not be going well. Well, we knew that much. Spell shard blink. Sanctification scroll. We'll definitely take that. Interesting how this stuff is not actually stolen. I guess once you blasted your way in there, you earned the right to grab all this stuff. Spell shard blink. Well, I mean, it's what it is, right? It's just another recharging magical item. I mean, our mage can use that, so I guess it makes sense that the priest gets an item to replicate that effect. I don't really use that spell very often. In fact, I'm pretty sure I haven't used it in this game yet. But it's definitely good to have. Can come in handy. You are an alchemist. You don't say. You stumble over a small, middle-aged man. He is sitting concealed behind a clump of trees. He looks panicked at first, but he relaxes after he sees who you are. I'm Grassy. Move in, quick. Don't let anyone see you. Try to hide with him? You soon find that his hiding space within a tight clump of trees doesn't have room for you. Back away, he hisses. Just look away and pretend you don't see me. Oh, they'll get me. Or they'll get me. How do you know I won't hurt you? I know. I've heard about you. We all have. You may be a threat, but not to me. Okay, so you're one of those subversives, I take it. Why are you hiding? I'm an alchemist, he whispers. I study alchemy. Be careful. He motions for you to join him behind the trees. You can't be too careful. What do I need to be careful of? He looks somber and shrinks further back into the bushes. Well, there's the troglodytes, of course. What's worse, there's Mayor Knight. What's up with Mayor Knight? We've not heard anything from the Empire for months. Knight is using the opportunity to take total control of the town. He and his flunkies punish anyone who questions them. Can you blame me for just staying back here out of the way? I mean, you can't stay there like 24/7 in those bushes. Also, let's not talk about this whole political situation at all. What do you know about the troglodyte problem? Troglodyte patrols hit town all the time. Their mages hit us with fire and cast spells so their fighters can fly in and cause all sorts of havoc. Do they actually fly in? Do they have Orbs of Throny or what? That's why I just hide, wouldn't you? Sure. So we cannot actually talk about Mayor Knight and what he's up to? Okay. What kind of alchemy do you do? The hard kind. Potions. It's hard to do any new research when concealed back here, I admit. But you can't be too careful. It's a pity, too. I had come up with some excellent recipes. Such as? I am the master of the elixirs, he whispers quickly. Yes, indeed. I can make all the more intense brews. But I don't do it now because it would mean being seen. You can give me ingredients, give me a grey mold and other herbs. I can slip off and make the elixirs for you. Let me know. Okay. Healing elixir, curing elixir, armor elixir. You know. It's nice and all, but not right now, thank you. What a weird guy. I mean, for all I know, he might have good reason to be hiding here. I'm just not sure it's actually very effective. There's a scruffy sailor type selling tickets by the dock. Hey there, adventurer. I'm Kurt. What the tickets for? They'll get you to Farport, down the coast to the south. 15 coins. And that's all I have to talk about. So you have nothing to say about anything else? Yeah, right. Look, everyone else may be willing to spill their guts, their innermost thoughts to a bunch of wandering, pale, psychotically violent malcontents, but I'm not. Don't want a ticket? Buzz off. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be helpful. Oh yeah? I've heard about you. Barging into people's homes? Well, I mean, I might have done that before. Walking up to farmhouses? I mean, I don't see anything inherently wrong with that, honestly. Going everywhere without anyone say so? And if you don't like someone, you just stab them. I mean, that's not true. I only do that when they don't like me so much that they attack first. Although I may have provoked a person or two into doing that, so I can stab them. But, you know, that's really not what usually happens. You adventurous. There ought to be a law. That's what I say. Well, alright. Let's move on, I guess. See if we can find some slightly more friendly faces. Also barging into more homes here. Just to... I don't know. Just because we can. It's definitely not wrong in that regard. I did not mean to immediately start looting that. Who are you, by the way? Spraggins. What's it say here? Magical consultation. Okay. As in teaching spells. You meet a wizened old man with a carefully trimmed white beard. He sets down a thick leather-bound book to speak with you. He's pale enough to have come from Avernum, though you doubt he actually did. Welcome. I'm known here as Spraggins, and magic. I do magic. What? You are known here as Spraggins and magic? You do magic? Okay. Sure. He occasionally looks at the west door, then he pretends he doesn't care about the west door. Then he looks at the west door again. How inconspicuous. What services do you provide? He takes a deep breath and thinks it over. Well, I do magic, I suppose. That seems to be a good overall description of my activities. Okay, so you're a mage. Gotcha. That's a bit vague. Can you be more specific? Yes, magic does seem to be a good catch-all sort of term for my activities. For example, I read about magic things and then I think about them. Or I teach spells to passing mages for a price. And of course, I do research. That would seem to be an excellent summary of the current activities I'm referring to when using the general term magic. Okay, I mean, I gotcha. He says, I'm working on the puzzle of the ages, a way to rediscover the lost art of farsight. Once wizards could close their eyes and see the lands from miles around, then the ability vanished. Many have cried for such a wondrous thing, and yet it is slow in coming. Perhaps one day... His voice trails off. Oh, okay. Is that actually something I can help with, or is he just being a little bit crazy? Well, who knows. We're interested in learning some spells. Oh, they're expensive, but there might be something new here. Well, Blink. Cloak of Bolts, Minor Summon. Yeah, that summoning train has kind of sailed a while ago, hasn't it? Is there any... Well, we have Cloak of Blades. Minor Summon is also very cheap. But we do have access to Summon 8, which is much more powerful, of course. So if I want to do any summoning, I should really do this. Cloak of Blades. Honestly, it's only for melee attacks, though. That's right. Is that worth it, even? Or shouldn't I be going with Cloak of Curses instead? Well, either way, either of the offensive cloaks is only going to affect one single party member, mostly. Either melee damage, range damage, or magic. And I guess technically Thessia can deal some magic damage. So that might make the Cloak of the Arcane, or whatever it's called, the most worthwhile one to use. Well, I'm still gonna buy it, I guess, by all 2 ranks. This is definitely the most useful of the spells offered here. I guess I'm gonna buy 1 rank each of the others as well. Pool of Ice. Oh, actually, we already have that one. In fact, we have... Oh, we didn't even have Minor Summon? Never mind then. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 1 rank each. Cloak of Bolts. Ah, right. Although I wonder... Maybe I should actually activate Cloak of Bolts. Sure. Let's burn all my money here on... Might as well buy that because it's cheap. Yeah, well, that was a lot of money for things that I'm mostly not going to use, but... I've actually just reconsidered. I could go with Cloak of Bolts, because right now Kiara is actually doing a bit less damage on average than Rasluka, provided she can hit with both her attacks. She actually deals really good damage right now. Of course, he has the great advantage of being able to often attack twice per turn, even without the adrenaline rush. And of course, you know, attacking almost any enemy at any time. So that's nice. Maybe I should go with that. And strengthen him a bit more. That was that. Let's reactivate... Well, I had been thinking about whether to use Ward of Steel over Ward of Thoughts as well. I guess I'm gonna go with Ward of Thoughts as a go-to. Unless an enemy just deals, or some kind of encounter is very melee damage heavy. Also, what is in here? You start to step into Spraggan's bedroom, but he says, excuse me, I'd rather you didn't go in there. Fair enough, but, okay. Oh, that's an enchanting station, though, from the looks of it. What is past the west door? Oh, I didn't realize we could talk about that. What? There is research. Just research. I'm trying to do something that Grove does, but I will do it better. Oh, right, of course. We were told that he was here. Oh, that's the guy. I'm dumb. I should have realized the name. Well, I did realize the name was vaguely familiar, but I just completely forgot that we had a quest to specifically look for this guy. So he's the former apprentice of Grove, the guy who's practicing and offering item enchantment. And he said that his apprentice ran off and is now offering the same service. Except he's apparently still trying to figure out how to do it and not offering the service yet. Anyway, can I see it? No, it's far too dangerous. I would not allow you to hurt yourself. Maybe if you give us a reason to be grateful to you, and you give me time to keep it from killing you. Okay. Interesting. What services? Oh, okay. That's why he's being so vague about his services. Yeah, it all makes a bit more sense now. But we do have a quest though, don't we? Where is it? Zang? Oh, no, wait. That's what I think that's what I was thinking of. Zang ran away and stole secrets. But we were told about this guy, weren't we? We definitely talked to... what was he called? Gust? No, Grove. I don't know. Yeah, never mind. I guess I mixed those up somehow. Grove. Where was he again? Grove. My memory sucks. No idea. I know we have met this Grove person, but I don't know when or where. Might even have been in this town. No, I guess not. I also didn't talk to Corey again, I realized. Going to do that in a moment. This room is filled with piles of jumbled armor components. Chain links are scattered about, waiting to be made into armor. It looks like someone is trying to run an armor shop from here. A sign on the door reads, "Warning, magical trap." Yep. In fact, I had clicked on this, and only that message stopped me. Okay, easy. Not gonna steal any of this, although... No, that's just a steel helmet. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. Stone destruction. Definitely seen that before. Ehrenfeld and Quinn. Who are you? A man sits at one of the inn's tables. Oh, this is the inn. I didn't realize somehow. The table has several pieces of armor on it, and the man is polishing one of them. I'm Ehrenfeld. Have a seat. Why are you polishing your shield here? Well, my shop was destroyed in a Troglo raid, so I have to run my business here for now. Oh, of course, that's the completely blasted shop up here. Care to see my wares? Sorry to hear about your store. Those vermin. I hope we wipe them out again. He thinks, oh well, I almost have the money together to rebuild my shop, and at least I have my health. Yep, always stay positive. That's a good attitude you have. Sure, but where do you keep your items? He runs off to his hotel room and returns shortly with a few pieces of armor. Here we are. My shop is gone, but my goods are as high quality as ever. Care to make a purchase? I mean, no, but I'll pretend to at least take a look. I mean, a girdle of strength, though. Honestly, if it wasn't this expensive, I might consider buying that one. Avoidance... well, I mean, it's a straight upgrade over what I have, but again, I'm a little bit short on cash right now, after recent training endeavors. Hello, Quinn. The owner of the inn is a young woman, as counted in years, but the war has left her prematurely aged. She looks very glad to see a customer. I'm Quinn, she says. What can I get here? I run this inn, and let me tell you, it's one trial or tribulation after another. If you care, which you don't. But look, we have a reasonably safe room for 10 coins. We have rounds of beer for 3 coins and fine bourbon for 12 coins. Ooh, fine bourbon, you say? I can personally recommend the bourbon. Okay. What problems have you had? Well, the Troglos begin their raids with a volley of spells over our walls. And guess what building tends to be the first they hit? That's right, my inn. It's one continuous bother, let me tell you. Plus, I only have one paying customer, Ehrenfeld. Ehrenfeld? A pleasant enough fellow. His shop was destroyed by a Troglo attack a while back. He spends most of his time sitting at the corner table working on his armor. Has anything been done to stop the Troglo attacks? I tell you, it's the people running this dump. But the people running this dump, they... She stops suddenly and looks around to see who might be listening. Worried, she says, sorry, I forgot myself for a moment. Our leaders are very smart. Care for some bourbon? A round's only 12 gold. Yeah. You look exhausted? It seems to be belaboring the same point. She lets out a hollow laugh. Oh, you're a sweet talker. It's bad enough being assaulted by troglodytes day and night, without strangers making fun of my looks. I mean, that's not what I... Never mind. I'll have that bourbon, I suppose. Oh, boy, that smashes you pretty thoroughly with only one round. She pours you several shots of strong liquor. The stuff burns even your toughened throat. She leans close to you. By the way, I've been hearing some intriguing rumors about a certain artifact. My knowledge will only cost 100 coins. Sure. Okay. She gladly takes the money. Thanks. And there was this trooper named Masok out of Angel's Rest in here the other day. When drunk, I heard him mention something about a halberd, the best ever made, and how he could find it. Can't hurt to ask him about it. Right. I'm pretty sure we have heard about that same person. Masok of Angel's Rest? Oh, maybe not? Oh my god. Have I mentioned that my memory sucks? I know I got a hint from another innkeeper recently. And I feel like I've heard the name Masok mentioned before, or maybe I just... Oh no, Masok is the... Okay, I'm pretty sure I remember now. That is that guy that we actually met, because we have been to Angel's Rest, I know that much. And he just wouldn't talk to us at all, basically. It was just very... Well... Very quiet, very curt, and not very friendly. Huh. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Not that I'm really interested in, halberds. But it can't hurt to go talk to him again. Okay, no new jobs. For the time being. So let's go talk to Commander Corey. Mayor Knight says that I need your permission to be given the troglodyte scroll for delivery. She frowns. I can't believe Mayor Knight wants to give you this mission. You want permission? Prove your worth. The troglodytes have an enormous altar in the hills east of Angel's Rest. Aha, there we go. It blesses them, makes them much nastier in a fight. Find and destroy it, and my permission is yours. The problem is that it's sure to be magical. You may need to perform the ritual of sanctification. Well, we have a couple of scrolls for that. But let's pretend we don't know about that. All that holy mumbo-jumbo is beyond me. I haven't the foggiest idea how to destroy an evil altar. I'll tell you who might, though. Talk to Nydia. She's in Softport. Tell her my name. She served with me once. If she knows anything about how to destroy the Troglo altar, she'll tell you. And that's the last help you'll get from me. I don't spoon-feed my warriors. Okay, fair enough. Softport is that place up north that we discovered but haven't actually entered yet. So I guess I'll go there before I head over to the altar. She might be... Well, I don't know. Maybe she's just going to give me... Just sell me scrolls, or give me a scroll if I ask her. But she might actually teach me the actual spell. And that would be helpful, I suppose. Oh, wait. Do you know anything else? Do you know anything about the Troglodyte altar? It's at the end of a long valley in the mountains, east of Angel's Rest. Troglos use altars to magically energize themselves. They're big, magically charged things, and destroying one of them would be a great victory. Right. Okay, so we do have a quest to destroy the altar, indeed. Good, good. Good thing I backed out of there looking for a quest first, because I was right. For once. Yeah. Softport is up there, that's right. We also have to go there to look for Tucker. We also haven't checked out neither the house on the hill nor the merchant hideout. But we have been to Angel's Rest and Aminro. Okay. So I guess we now have talked to everyone in town. Oh wait, yeah, this is where Gale is. Not Gale, Grove, my god. There he is, okay. So I'm not entirely crazy. I had just... Yeah, it even says Grove's Workshop. Did I just not mouse over this one shop, every other icon, just not this one? Whatever. So, yeah. I'm not crazy, I just have a terrible memory. So he's here offering the service officially, and meanwhile this guy is trying to copy him. Gotcha. Yeah. And obviously the quest that I was actually thinking of was Starcap and what's his face? Zhang. Okay, now I'll have to figure out where to go first. Should I head up the coast to visit Softport? I guess it makes the most sense. Obviously, I'll have to go raid the Troglo Temple first to get Corey's permission to do the main quest here. And I actually already forgot what we are supposed to do for Levin. Oh boy. Career job. Oh wait, never mind. We got around paying him 1,000 coins because we have a good enough reputation. That's right. Okay, so we only have to do this one quest for Corey before we can do the main mission. That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna head up the coast then, I suppose. But I'm gonna have to take a little break here. But I'm going to probably continue the same episode. So, yeah, we'll just continue in a moment once I'm back. Okay, and I'm back. So, as was kind of to be expected, that break took a bit longer. And this is actually the next day. I was just checking out Kurt again because I wasn't sure where exactly his ferry would take me. Unfortunately, it does not go north to Softport, but down to Farport, which doesn't help me right now. Needless to say. So we'll have to go there on foot. I have also noticed these weird messages here. Some plants spontaneously sprout from the ground. And at first I didn't understand what was happening, but I guess right after I noticed it happened again also. I guess it's just a random chance for, well, plants to sprout where you are. And I can only assume that that is because we are carrying this Xeon shrub with us. So, well, we'll see how annoying that's going to be, and if I'm going to dump it somewhere. Maybe, yeah, okay, just before I left, another batch of flowers sprouted. I mean, it's kind of neat. It might also just, I don't know. Actually, it's not really going to be a problem or anything. Just maybe a little bit annoying after a while. So we'll see. Maybe I'll put it with the Xeon skull. Eventually. Traveling merchant. Sure. Oh, marble busts. Yeah. Expensive, but I mean, it's only 63. Also, there was one actually in the mayor's office, right? Pretty sure I can just steal that one. So we really only need to get one more for that quest. Definitely gonna keep an eye out for those. You know what? Might as well check out these places here. So what is this? House on the hill. Then again... Well, I don't know. This ominous music doesn't always... or doesn't necessarily mean a hostile place at all. In fact, this looks friendly enough. Except maybe for this... for all these bones here. Too complicated to be picked, you say. Well, there does seem to be a cracked wall, though. So maybe this house is not so much hostile as just abandoned because of troglodyte attacks, presumably. This is a small cozy home perched high up in the mountains. It has been abandoned. Everything valuable and portable has been taken, and everything left is coated with dust. Clearly nobody has been here for weeks. Until the owners of this home come back to claim it, assuming they are still alive. You could probably use this house as if it was your own. I mean, I guess I could. Should I, though? Do I need to? I guess I'll look around if they just happen to possess any busts. I think they do. The beds are dusty, but their blankets are still there and still passably clean. This seems like a safe place to rest. I guess it's a place to rest for free. Although, there's a slight chance that maybe this place is haunted or something, and resting here will trigger something. Maybe I should. Also, I guess this might have been a mage's place, huh? Crystal working. Have we read that? This heavy and complex tome describes cleavage, terrain features, schist, and other geological details. Schist? 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 You look at it for as long as you can stand. You notice that the book contains some Vanatite techniques. The Empire picked up a few things during the war with Avernum. Huh. Interesting. Oh, whatever. Marble bust. Wait, where's the... Oh, okay. You took that for some reason. They don't stack, so... Well, it's not a big problem, since we do only need 3. Oh, wrong button. I mean, I'll try resting here, maybe. Why did I want to go here again? Did I see something interesting in that... in the stables? I forget already. I mean, any items on the ground I should have been able to pick up from outside anyway. Weird. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any reason to be out here. Oh. Well, since this was apparently some kind of mage's place. Amazingly, someone left a small spellbook here. It has been securely chained down. Its owner probably left quickly. It's very odd and garbled, but you might be able to decode some of it. Well, pool of fire. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Now, because I'm a little bit worried about wasting even more time than I already have, I rest here, and nothing at all happens, except that we waste time. Still, what is this about? I guess these might be animal bones, and whoever lived here wasn't able to take their livestock with them, which is kind of gruesome, honestly. They could have at least set them free. Well, anyway, I'm gonna reload because I don't really want to rest here and waste those hours for no reason. Alright, so that was pretty neat. Right, and the merchant hideout is actually south of here. Sure, let's check that out. If we can. Hello? There is a walled settlement up here in the hills. It's full of humans, not troglodytes. Guards with plate mail and halberds guard the gates. They grip their weapons tightly as you approach. Time in these remote hills has taught them to be paranoid. I mean, why would I attack them? That's silly. Approach. When you approach... Oh, apparently we just get a quest. When you approach, one of the guards opens the gate and goes inside. Oh, okay. Beyond the gates, you see several beautiful, well-maintained villas. Soon a merchant wearing rich velvet robes emerges to speak with you. Welcome to our settlement. Unfortunately, this was the only place we could find in Avernum safe from the monsters everywhere. Wish I could invite you in, but we prefer to keep things as secure as possible, so we won't. However, our safety and remoteness has caused some problems. We are running a little short on supplies, and we are loath to risk our guards by sending them out. We'll pay 25 coins for each bag of fine meal you bring us. Okay. I mean... Yeah, you try to make a deal, but when they see what sort of food you have, they shake their heads. What sort of food? Well, none at all, I think. Definitely not meal, because we have been collecting plenty, but we have sold all of it, of course. Alright, now I know. From now on, I'm going to be collecting more meal. Who are you guys? You kind of look bandit-y to me. You meet a patrol of Empire soldiers, well, not quite bandits, but close enough, wandering around looking for troglodytes. They're exhausted, incredibly exhausted. That and the fact that they have never seen a slith before leads to a very ugly misunderstanding. They look at you, shout, "Look out, a demon!" and attack. Seriously. I mean... Okay. I do feel kind of bad, but... what can I do? Nice crit. I mean, I really don't know if this Cloak of Bolts is really worth it, but whatever. Oh, really? He's not dead. In fact, he only took like 69 damage or so? If I saw that right? Yeah, 69, exactly. There it is. That is not a whole lot, but... Man, I was kind of hoping to get a couple more of them on this first round. I guess I'll attack them again. Okay, at least he's dead now. Alright, okay, good. Thanks for missing so much. Nice crit. Sure. Finish her off. Nice. And let's use a javelin for a change. That was good damage, actually. Yeah, I mean, too bad, but obviously the game doesn't offer any way for me to, you know, just talk to my enemies or my opponents in combat to try and clear up that kind of misunderstanding. So what can I do? Yeah, chill up my spine, blah blah blah. We are going to deal with that vampire soon enough, hopefully, as soon as we can. You meet some of the local militia. You don't get to speak with them, though. The moment they see a non-human, they walk quickly by. Okay, at least they don't attack. You aren't sure, but you think you hear a few muttered slurs. Okay, soft port. Yay. The usual look around the outside. See? That way we make some extra cash. Good, honest trash money. Oh, were there guards by the other gate? I don't remember. Okay, let's enter from here, why not? Church of the Divine Lucre. Okay, we have met members of that church. I'm not sure if we've seen an actual church building. Hey, some flowers, nice. Terry, where are you gonna go? Oh, over to the island, right? A wiry man paces back and forth by the docks, selling ferry tickets. I'm Terry. He scratches himself. What are you selling? Well, I have tickets for sale to Fenrisport, on the Isle of Big Ale. Only 10 coins. What's Fenrisport like? He laughs, coughs, and spits into the water. Fenrisport, great town. Lots of scum there. Friendly scum, I hope. Yeah. He pulls a begging bowl out from behind his back. Only 5 coins, and I'll give you a little information. Sure. He hawks and spits an impressive tobacco-tinted stream into the water. Yum. The good folks on the Isle of Big Ale make certain herbs valuable in Lorelei. And be sure to look about. Also, for only 100 coins more, I'll tell you another secret. Quite a little side business you have going. I'm not really sure I want to spend another 100 coins, but sure. Thanks. The guards south of Lorelei will search anyone approaching. Looking for these herbs. However, north from Lorelei, there's a hidden way to cross the river and get there. Just walk along the river shore and look for some big stone spires. You'll see it. Okay, thanks. That's completely useless to us because I'm not planning to do any more of that kind of trading. But, whatever. Okay, this might be the local inn. Yeah, looks like it. We know that we're supposed to find some kind of clue towards Tucker's location here. And then we were also told to talk to a specific person about Sanctification. Here we have a generic tailor. Actually, hold on. Just to make sure. I know I've sold stuff quite recently, so I just wanted to make extra sure that we didn't maybe have a bag or two of meal in there. Nope, of course not. Okay, we have some barracks apparently. More barracks. And creatures of legend that we can sell, thank you. A little bit low on cash right now, so I'm definitely taking anything I can. Well, not literally anything. I guess anything, but not everything. Whatever. Nope. Nah. Surprisingly, not even the innkeeper here has a name, so I'm not going to talk to her. Hello. Oh, Tucker is right here. Tucker's actually alive. What the heck? That's not what I expected somehow. At first, the shadows of the room make it hard to tell for sure. Then when you look closer, you see that your first impression was right. This pale man is an Evernight. He has a nasty leg wound, which has been bandaged. When he gets a good look at you, he whispers, "Greetings, I'm Tucker. You're hurt. Are you going to go back to Avernum?" I mean, is that the first thing we should ask him? Aren't we... Well, actually, he did just tell us his name. Never mind then. But yeah, still, should that be our first reaction? I mean, the second question makes even less sense because we obviously know what Tucker is doing on the surface. He's a member of the first scouting party who we've been looking for a long time. Anyway, hi Tucker. You're hurt. Are you going to go back to Avernum? Soon. Soon I will. First I must tell you my story and what I have learned. Okay. What are you doing up here? I was doing what you're doing, I guess. An Examender sent me. Yeah, and me as well. He sent me and Aaron and Elsner and Gwost. We were the first surface explorers. There was too much to explore, though, so we split up, each investigating our own area. Where did the others go? Elsner went west to Shader. Yeah, well, we found him already. Aaron stayed in the south. Gwost went to the southeastern villages. Haven't heard from them. And I invested the Troglos, or tried to. What happened to you then? I was going to Sharimik. I was going to find what I could about the Troglos, but they ambushed me. I barely escaped with my life and a javelin wound on my leg. I was just waiting here until more spies came so I could tell them what I know. Then I will head back to Avernum. So what do you know? If you can get into Sharimik, go see Mayor Knight. He has been looking for people to do some mission regarding the troglodytes. If you're trying to find out more about these creatures, that is the natural place to begin. Yeah, really. No shit, Sherlock, as they say. I mean, obviously, on the way here, you have to pass by Sharimik unless you go across the Isle of Big Ale and take the ferry to here, which I guess is possible, but I'm guessing that most players are probably going to come up the coast past Sharimik, and most people are probably going to visit that town first and thus talk to the mayor and learn about the mission before ever reaching Tucker. So, I mean, this is kind of weird. I know the game has had that kind of redundancy before, giving you vital information in a couple of different places just to make sure that everyone's going to get it with some amount of likelihood. But I mean, Tucker, you'd think that one of the actual, or in fact, the only surviving member of the first scouts would be a bit more of an important encounter, right? Because as it is, even if you never talk to him, obviously you're going to eventually visit Sharimik, and obviously when visiting Sharimik you will talk to the mayor, and obviously you will get that quest, so it seems wasted. I mean, if nothing else, I can return to an Examender sometime and tell him the good news. So that's neat, that not all of them have actually died, but yeah, you'd think that maybe he could have given out some more shocking details, some more, well, unique information, I guess. Whatever. So, that's all, huh? What are you doing up here? Okay, these are just the same questions, except in reverse order. What? As well. What happened to you? Yeah, okay. I mean... Oh, I asked him whether he was going to return again, and this time he did. Now that I've made contact, I can. Good luck to you. Now I have a long, painful walk ahead of me. Then a long, long chat with an Examender. He stands with difficulty, shakes your hand, and hobbles out of the room. Okay? I mean, again, nice that we were actually able to, well, not exactly save one of them, but find one of them still alive. Okay. Well, we're... yeah. Nullified, apparently. So it's seems to be a random negative magical effect that can happen to us. Last time I'm pretty sure I saw something about him trying to terrify us and failing. Or maybe you can just not be terrified outside of combat. That might be why it failed by default. City Hall, okay. So they do have a mayor here. Huh. Interesting. Most of these small towns don't, so hello, mayor. The mayor of Softport seems pleased to see you, despite all the pressure he has been under. I'm Mayor Scowcroft. Scowcroft? I don't know. Welcome to you. Non-evil warriors are always welcome. Well, we are non-evil for sure. How goes your career, Mayor? Oh, I just try to deal with all the monsters as best I can. I haven't been nearly as effective as you, though. How did you learn about me? He looks you over, impressed. Oh, the tales of the traveling Evernights. I've gotten around pretty quick. He thinks, wait, it isn't a secret you're an Evernight, is it? Am I supposed to know? I mean, it's, even if we had been trying to keep it a secret, obviously it wouldn't have really worked out. So, no, that's fine. I guess it is no secret anymore, yeah, if it has ever been. He leans close. I sure don't want to mess around with you, being as you're famous and brave and all, but I'd love to help you if I could. You want to help us? That's unusual. Typically, it'll go the other way around, but sure. He leans close. Be sure to search my books and help yourself to anything you find. He grins conspiratorially. Okay. I mean, thanks, man. I could use employment. Do you need any assistance? Oh, he does. Find Zik. Well, normally the Empire would help us with this. However, they will not, as Valorim is under quarantine. So I must ask adventurers such as yourselves. Recently, a man going by the name of Zik passed through our town. Alas, during his brief stay, he killed someone, so he must be brought to justice. Fatally, if necessary. I have no idea where he went, but he has a tattoo of a sun on the back of his right hand. Tattoo of a sun? That does seem to ring a bell somehow. I'm not sure, though. No idea where Zik went? When he ran out of town, he was heading north. Of course, he could have gone anywhere from there. Yeah. But still, let's assume that he's probably north of here somewhere. Maybe not straight north, but somewhere north. And so presumably we have just not been near where he is. Although, that being said... Yeah, okay. Thanks, game, for removing any kind of uncertainty here. This podium is stacked with tightly rolled scrolls, no doubt filled with notes on legal cases and other obscure matters. A carved bone scroll tube catches your eye. That what we're supposed to take? Really? I mean, thanks, I guess. Town records. I would much rather take this croupial scroll, although it's not quite as essential anymore now that we have the spell. Acid shower. Surprisingly valuable for how not incredibly useful it is. Welp. I was kind of expecting a bit more, but, well, no such luck. This temple is unusually lovely and carefully built for a shrine in a backwater town. The floor is precisely cut stone and expensive tapestries and carpets are everywhere. Building this must have been quite expensive. And there is, of course, Nydia, who we were told to talk to. Hello, Nydia. You meet a priestess. She's counting several piles of gold on top of the altar, as priests usually do. When you approach, she scoops it all into a pouch. I'm Nydia. Welcome to this temple. Please don't get mud on the grogs. You're in luck. Blessings are on sale. Only 5 coins. Okay, this kind of temple, huh? This is a fine temple, I guess. Yes, I'm a priestess of the Church of the Divine Lucre. We sell salvation at reasonable rates. What does the Church of the Divine Lucre stand for? We are a beautiful organization. After all, the only way to help others is to help oneself. Yeah, wait. Isn't it the other way around, kind of? Self-reliance will lift us all up. Wealth is the great salvation, and we grant absolution for very reasonable rates. So how much does absolution run for these days? Actually, I'm not yet authorized to grant absolution. Haven't saved up enough to buy the ability. You can't absolve me at least a little? Well, I could informally, but without payment. Without payment, I can't provide proper and authorized salvation. Okay. I heard that you might know the ritual of sanctification, though. She looks suspicious. Who told you to ask me about that? Corey told me to speak with you. She gets upset. You can't imagine why. Her. I told her I didn't want anything to do... She pauses to regain her composure. Oh, yes, look, I'd love to teach it to you for a fee, but I don't know it. I know who does, though. There's a hermit in a hut at the north end of the mountains to the north. He knows the spell. I can't get it out of him, but you might be able to. Now go away, please. Highly agitated, she turns away. Huh. Well, ignoring that, we talk to her again. Want a blessing for 5 coins? Learn spells? What? You mean, like true rituals of power? I can't do any of those. I wish I could. Teaching them would be amazingly profitable. Oh yeah, it sure would. Okay. Sure, let's get this blessing for 5 freaking coins. She takes your money, waves her hands over you, and mutters a few words. There, you have a partial blessing. Of course, for more payment, I can augment the blessing. Can you afford to do without it? No, absolutely not. Another blessing. And another one. And another one. Another one? Another one? Okay, this is getting silly. I mean, I guess it was still worth it. Not for the blessings, of course, but... You meet a group of soldiers and priests. One of the priests approaches you and says, Greetings, friends. We are members of the faith called the Anama, blah, blah, blah. No. I didn't mean to... Whatever. So, a hermit at the northern end of the mountains to the north? Is that right? Like these mountains over here, I guess? Unless there are mountains literally... Oh, well, there are some mountains there. What? Flesh-fused greaves. Excuse me? That sounds gross. They do give +2 to strength, though. Only 4 armor? That's not particularly great, but then again... Wait. Oh, the steel greaves give 8% chance to evade. Oh, and 8% armor. It's a tough call, but I think I'll have to pass. I would like extra strength, but my current greaves are just so much more protective. Beware Nepharim. Oh. We haven't really... Have we encountered any Nepharim so far in this game? You feel it chill up your spine, blah blah. There's some bears. Okay. They don't seem to actively be hunting me down. There's some kind of camp in here. You have stumbled into a camp of smelly, foul humanoids. A group of savage Nepharim is sitting outside their crude hut. Pleased that their next meal is visiting them, they quickly move to cut off your escape. Huh. Let's not avoid them. Nephar Chieftain. Wow. Okay. Ooh, this guy's tough. Alright. So are his underlings. Nephar Spiritist. Okay, good. That helps. Give him one more shot. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was going to kill him. It's probably not going to kill these. But pretty close. Okay. They're not actually very threatening, as I guess indicated by the fact that the game allowed me to... Or the game decided that they would try to run from me. I guess this should do nicely, killing 3 of them. There we go. Bye-bye. Grab their stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to. No. Didn't mean to grab this worthless cloak. There. And what were they hiding? Ooh, something. Nothing? You find a burial cave surrounded by carved totems and bone trophies. Nepharim left this grave here recently. The dirt is still bare. There may still be treasure inside. This is... I mean, I really should not be doing this. Enemies or no, this is just... digging up fresh graves. Dude, no. I might be missing out on something good. But role-playing wise, I really just don't want to do it. Got a bad feeling about it. Oh, hello. You spot a group of goblin raiders. The moment the cowardly little thieves see you, they flee. Fortunately, your speed and experience in the outdoors serves you well. You catch up with them easily. Interesting. Goblins, huh? These almost look larger and bulkier than the troglos. Which is kind of silly. Oh, right. So, obviously they spawned behind me, right? Because or after I dealt with the Nepharim. So, is anything else going to follow up here? No? I guess not. No, we're gonna leave. Okay, more... not really sure what those are. You walk around a bend in the valley and realize that you have stumbled into an encampment of Nepharim, another one. As you size them up and prepare to fight, the ground starts to shudder beneath your feet. A massive pale creature starts working its way out of the ground near you. You are so distracted by its appearance that you don't notice the enemy moving to encircle you. Is the large pale creature the phosphorescent worm, or 2 worms, as it turns out. Or is that something else entirely? Okay, these things are tough. No doubt about that. I guess I'm gonna prioritize killing the worm. That thing sure looks like it's going to do something nasty. Can I reach? No, I'll have to walk one. Okay. 1. Okay, nice crit. Level up right away. Sure, more of this. Maybe some more first aid, although we seem to be doing alright in that regard. Some more nature lore. I guess it turns out that we might need some more tool use to activate a couple of switches. Would it be worth putting extra points into that though? Not sure. I could give her and my mage eventually some resistance. Maybe some luck, actually. Yeah, let's give her a level of luck. There. Also, we still have a shot left, so let's do that. And even though I haven't been doing this a lot lately, let's use some days. Keep them off our butts for the time being. Right, this should at least kill the worm. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sure, go ahead and cure yourselves. Can't blame you for trying. Snipe. Ooh. Man, these guys are tough. Honestly, I should have re-dazed them. Now that I think about it. So I'm definitely not going to kill them. Probably not even these ones. Well, I might as well try. Okay, I did kill one, so I guess that's alright. And javelin. No! Oh well. Wow. He did decide to attack Kya and he actually hit. That's the impressive part. And out of all that, we only get 2 measly pieces of loot. Oh well. Anything else? No? Okay. Just that. Alright, what are you guys? You spot a group of goblin raiders. The moment the cowardly little thieves see you, they flee. Oh. Or maybe the... Okay, never mind. I guess they were unrelated. They just happened to be... They just happened to come after me. Okay, a group of lots of shamans. Interesting. Presumably, though, they're just as weak as the first group. Indeed, they are. Definitely a lot weaker than those Nepharim. Not worth a lot of experience either. Oh. Interesting. Didn't expect them to have any kind of magic. Okay, yeah. Almost, well, not almost, 2 more levels until we max out dual wielding. No, wait. That's not true at all. 4 more levels, actually, right? 1, 2, 3, something like that. I don't know. I can't do math. I mean, of course I could, I just don't want to. What? Out of points. Gotcha. Okay. You feel that shall up your spine, blah blah blah. Please, hermit. Hermit. There is a narrow footpath leading up into the mountains. Fresh boot prints have recently been left in the dirt. It looks human-sized. What? Adobe. What? Adobe? Adobe? Is that, I should probably know what that means. Sign says go away. I mean, I will, after I talk to you. After I pester you a bit. Okay. Hello. Anyone home? I mean, presumably. Don't mind me taking your stuff. You enter the hermit's hut, a crude stone dome with an uneven floor. A simple altar has been set up in the center of the chamber, and junk is scattered all throughout the room. It smells like its occupant hasn't bathed for a while. There he is. You meet a pale, desperately thin man. He has torn, threadbare clothes and a sun-weathered face. He is very upset that you've intruded upon his solitude, understandably. I don't want you here, he rasps. Who are you? It is the end of time. It is the end of the world. My name doesn't matter. Yours doesn't either. Okay, fair enough. Why do you live up here alone? He sighs. I came here to contemplate my faith in solitude. Tell me about your faith. No, and you're intruding upon my privacy. Good day. He waves his hand and you find yourself somewhere else. Oh no. I just realized, by the way, that I'm way over time if I'm combining this with my previous recording. I'm very surprised how much time has already passed, but I'm still going to finish this encounter. The monk is still unhappy that you have disturbed his solitude. However, he has neither the strength nor the inclination to force you to leave. He just watches you unhappily. Yeah, okay, so Nydia mentioned you can perform the ritual of sanctification. Can you teach me how? He looks nervous. You want the ritual? An Empire priestess came to me, but she only wanted the ritual in order to sell it. That is not becoming. There is only one reason. I do not expel you now. What reason is that? He watches you carefully for any signs of your true intentions. I speak with you because the ritual can be a powerful tool for good, and I feel bound to share it if that is how it will be used. So tell me, what do you plan to use the ritual against? The corrupting forces of the Empire? Slimes, troglodytes, cockroaches. I mean, right now against the troglodytes. But eventually, possibly against the corrupting forces of the Empire? Not sure if that's what he wants to hear, but I'm gonna go with the truth here. The troglodytes. He sighs. Those humanoids are pests. They bug my solitude. I'll teach you the ritual, but only if you leave. He explains the ritual of sanctification. It's simple, but it requires great exertion. Then, when done, he turns away. Nice. I can only assume that we do indeed have it now. Okay. In combat, blesses you and cures your group. Right. Heal and cure. Not actual blessing. Fair enough. It is quite expensive, but it's definitely good to have an unlimited supply of that now, whenever we need it. Alright. 5 herbs. Any busts, perhaps? No? Some basalt. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to steal from him, I guess. There's nothing I really need. Aren't you afraid of being out here alone? No, if I'm bothered by meddlesome intruders, I do this. He waves a hand and... Alright. Gotcha. Message received. Well, as I mentioned previously, so this will be a pretty long episode once I fuse these two videos together. Kind of lost track of the time there. So I'm going to make a cut here. We're going to head pretty much straight back south. I guess by straight I mean on the other side of the mountain, so there might still be a few minor things we discover on that side of things. But then I'm going to head, well, back down here, and actually probably more or less straight for the temple now that we have the altar. And on the way there, I guess I'm also going to stop by Aminro and Angel's Rest, both of which... Actually, no, never mind. Aminro doesn't have anything, but there's a guy in Angel's Rest that we were told to talk about for concerning some kind of magical halberd. I mean, not that I need that for using it, but I don't know. It might be an actual side quest, or if nothing else, it might be an interesting little episode. So yeah, definitely gonna do that. Just because we can. It's on the way, no reason not to. Alright, but for now, I'm gonna make a cut. And as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.